Hi, how's everyone doing? I'm Juliana. I go by Light of Wonder. Thank you so much for being a part of my discovery to love. I'm so grateful for just the courage, to be seen out in the community because that in itself takes a lot of courage. I've had to sit in all my discomfort for a long period of time before getting here. So I do want y'all all to know that this has not been a walk in the park, and everything that I share with you has been my own experiences through opening my own heart. I have a fully opened heart today. But now it's about helping the lost, the hurt, and the broken, because I once was lost, hurt, and broken, and I had no idea that it was just because I was surrounding myself with people who were making me feel lost, broken, and hurt. So everything that I share with you has been just my own experience. The truth is, I know nothing. Everything that I know has just been what I've been through, and I'm not going to sit and tell you and convince to you. I'm just going to tell you what you need to hear instead of what you want to hear. And so I stand in my community. I use my imagination, my creativity, and my inspiration, adding value into my community. And so I am a high value member in my society today, which means that I am dedicating my time planting the seed in the lost, the hurt, and the broken. And many of you don't understand this, but if you saw your own value, you would see the value that I've been adding into my community for 3 years. So it's starting to have me question if any of you guys even know your value. And I do want you to know that there's a chance you've been proving your value on the outside, so you have no clue that I'm adding value. But the truth is, I am adding value. And so when I know my value, I'm going to let you know that I shouldn't be having to ask for donations. You guys should be offering me donations for serving my community for free, offering me abundance, treasures, snacks, gifts, beverages, resources, and invitations to continue giving me that boost to want to continue being in my community, serving. I can only serve so long without receiving anything in return. My journey has taught me to only give so much love, and then I go on sleep mode. So yeah, I am totally content with sitting still in silence, loving my neighbor as myself. But as far as using my imagination, creativity, and inspiration, I'm only going to do that for free for so long, and then I'm going to ask for my community's help. The donations I'm receiving go towards costumes, wigs, and tutus. As you know, I am a public figure. I'm on the internet all the time. I am a magnet to the lost, hurt, and broken. And really why I'm stepping in is because I did not come from love. I spent my whole life proving my value on the outside for validation, recognition, and approval. And I found out the hard way that it was free all along. So I'm standing in the community for the lost, hurt, and broken to understand they've got to start giving love freely now, to protect themselves from perpetrators, from people that prey on people's fear for power, domination, and control. I was that person. I was that timid soul. I was that person that was proving my value on the outside. People were preying on my fears, women and men, and I bowed down to them because I didn't know my value. I didn't know I was loved. I didn't know I was deserving. And so everything that I do is for my community. The abundance I receive, I give right back to my community to the ones that are timid, to the ones that are scared of their own shadow, to the ones that are passing me scared to look up. Because all I want is people to understand love has been free all along, and it's unnecessary for you to spend your time proving your value to anyone. And I've worked hard, so hard, to explore my imagination. It takes a level of groundedness, centeredness, in order to get to a place of not worrying how other people perceive you. And I don't care how people perceive me anymore. All I'm focused is on adding value to every single person, opening hearts. And whenever my community is disrespectful to me, taking me for granted, eventually it makes me want to slow down and go on sleep mode, because I will not have my imagination taken for granted. I will not have my inspiration taken for granted. I have people laughing at me when I say I'm accepting donations. I have people disrespecting me as they pass me. Like acting entitled, like I owe them my dancing, my entertaining, and my performing. I don't owe you anything. I had that act of entitlement. I had all of that. I don't owe anyone anything. I don't owe anyone love. I don't owe anything to anyone. But I am serving my community, and I've been giving love freely for 3 years. And so now I need my community's help. It's that reminder to me that you're not taking the little things for granted, and that you know your own value. I'm here to teach you your value is not going to be found on the outside. You are the value. You are the energy. You are the currency. You have to believe it within your own heart, soul, and mind. And I know that I'm great value. It's showed up in my reality this way. Abundance, treasure, snacks, gifts, goodies, resources, invitations. But I'm talking about my entire community. I should be receiving donations from each person coming across my path. They should be offering me something as they're walking past me, leaving out of the door. You should be offering me something for serving my community for free. This is what's boosting my battery life. This is what encourages me to want to be outside exploring my creativity. This is what tells me my community doesn't take love for granted. Because I am perfectly content sitting at my house. I'm content. I'm content watching people. I'm content. I just see so many people on autopilot, and the whole reason I'm in my community is to help people understand until they let go of control and slow down, their reality is never going to change. Until you regulate your own nervous system, believing you can receive, believing you're worthy, you have to slow your nervous system down and become regulated in order to feel safe to receive. Eventually, you will be a leader in your community doing the same thing. But so many people aren't willing to be seen. In order for us to make a difference, we have to be seen. So I will use my imagination, my creativity, and my inspiration on my time. I owe you nothing, and unless you're contributing to a found cause, please leave me alone and mind your own business.